Yes, I can. You like that? I can. Today's video, I just want to touch on the fact that this morning I got up pretty early and met my buddy Zeke, the Fit Freak Lloyd, to film episode 2 of #Chuck Talk. We had an absolute blast with it. We did it a couple weeks ago and put out a video just Zach and I talking about some ideas about positivity and beliefs and strategy for taking yourself and getting yourself to take action and move towards your goals and build that momentum. And we had a blast with it. Not only did we have a blast with it, we felt so alive, but we also got awesome feedback from friends who said, guys, we really appreciate that. We really enjoyed that and would love to see more of it. So we decided to get back together this morning. We filmed episode 2 of Chuck Talk. And our goal really is to just provide as much value as possible to as many people as possible. Whoever decides to watch and pay attention to it, fantastic. We have a strong feeling that people will get something out of it. There's something, one thing at least, that people can take away from our conversation that we have in Chuck Talk. And that's very much aligned with why I'm doing these videos. Number one, I want to get myself to take action, which is certainly built into some momentous things that have worked out into some pretty good opportunities. And when I say pretty good opportunities, I mean opportunities to connect with people who really have gained something from the videos. So I've appreciated that opportunity. So I'm going to continue doing it because I set the goal and I want to make it happen. I want to take action every single day. And Zach and I also have taken on that mindset. We've had at least a few people reach out to both of us who said Truck Talk was helpful for them. It provided them some good quality value that they've been able to implement into their lives. So we're going to keep going with it. And my encouragement to you, whoever's paying attention to this, I have a feeling that if you're like me or someone that likes to pay attention to others who are taking action and creating momentum and accomplishing some results, even if not huge, successful results, they might be simple little victories every single day, but it's good to be encouraged by other people who are doing the things that you're wanting to do, even if it's not specifically the activity you're doing or the specific goals that you have. It's always good to surround ourselves, even if it's just through watching a video of someone else taking that action and talking about taking that action, the things that they've done and the results they've gotten from that action, because it's encouraging. Because a lot of things that, if you're an ambitious person like I am and you're working towards many different goals that seem really far out there at some times when you think about them, it's encouraging to know there are other people out there who are doing the same thing, have the same big goals, that are just as ambitious, and they want to make things happen in their lives, not just for themselves, but for the people that they want to affect along their journey towards those goals. So my encouragement to you is that things have been positive for me as I've started to take action. Certainly, they haven't been perfect by any means, but I'm a huge believer of progress, not perfection. If we focus on perfection, we're going to get away from taking action. If we think everything has to be perfectly aligned before we can do something, we're never going to take action. So my encouragement to you and my challenge to you is allow yourself to decide on what goals you want to achieve in 2017. Start thinking about it now. I know we've got a month till we get there, but it's best to plan now for what you want to achieve next year. You've got all of the whole month of December to start figuring out what is it that you really want to achieve next year. What are the things you want to be doing next year to move closer to that longer term vision of the life you want to live. And that's a lot of what Zach and I talked about on Truck Talk this morning was, how do you set goals? That's one question we received. How do you set goals? What's your process for that? What kinds of goals do you set? What are the time frames for those goals? So we should be getting that Truck Talk episode number 2 out here pretty soon, probably either Sunday or Monday. So keep an eye out for it. We also went live so you can see part of the video. Actually, I think the whole thing was recorded live on Facebook, but the rest we'll upload onto YouTube so you can watch that and listen to us talk about setting goals for 2017 and beyond, and some of the things that we do as we think about setting goals. And certainly the other thing we talked about was belief. How do you stay so excited and passionate about the goals that you set? So I'm not going to talk about it in this vlog. I'm just going to direct you to Truck Talk episode that Zach and I did, where we really dive a lot deeper into belief around goals. But I got to tell you, I was thinking about this today after Zach and I had the conversation around excitement and energy and what keeps us pumped up and juiced to do the things that we're doing. And to me, it all comes back to this belief of I can. The more people I've listened to and paid attention to who have been successful or achieved ultimate goals within their particular industry or business, whether they're elite performers in athletics or entertainment, or business people, whatever the case may be, the people who are at the top of their game in whatever they're doing, more often than not, if it's not 100% of the time, you'll hear them say in some form or fashion, I believed I could make it happen. I had this unwavering certainty that what I was going to accomplish, what I was set out to accomplish was going to happen, period. I don't know exactly when it was going to happen, but it was going to happen. I know I can do it. I will accomplish my goal. And I always come back to that. And a lot of people think that it's just this rah-rah stuff, telling yourself, yes, I can, and yes, I will, and I believe in myself, and I believe in my abilities and my resourcefulness to go out and make these things happen. And yes, it sounds like rah-rah stuff to the casual observer who doesn't find themselves willing to buy into the truth. And the truth is, you cannot achieve the ultimate things that you want to achieve, any kind of big goal that you have, if it's any substantial level that you're trying to accomplish in anything that you're doing, until you truly 100% have certainty that you can make it happen. And that's tough at times. It's not easy by any means, but it's a simple, fundamental thing that once we start paying attention to, I believe wholeheartedly that good things will happen. So taking on this mindset of I can, every single day, waking up and finding a way to feed your mind. This morning I woke up at 4. I say that not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I've made an important thing in my life to wake up even on a Saturday to absorb as much information as I can. I listened to Les Brown, Wes is his brother, Les Brown, a motivational speaker, and I listened to part of a Tony Robbins seminar that I found on YouTube, and just feeding our minds with this belief of I can, I believe in myself, I can make it happen. If I surround myself with the right people, I know I can make it happen. It's just a matter of putting in the amount of work that's necessary and having an unrelenting belief that I'm going to make it happen. We can start finding ourselves progressing towards the goals that we want to achieve. So I'm going to wrap up and just finish again with reiterating that I want to encourage you and I want to challenge you to take action. Write down one thing that you want to achieve in 2017. One thing. Keep it simple. Because as I'll continue to remind you and remind myself, complexity is the enemy of execution. Complexity is the enemy of execution, and execution is everything. Execution is everything. Taking action is all that matters at the end of the day. We can have the greatest plans in the world. We can believe wholeheartedly and have total certainty in ourselves. But if we don't take action, we will never start finding ourselves progressing towards those things that we want. So start to believe that you can. Know what your goals are and find one thing, one simple thing you can do right now, today, tonight, whenever you're watching this, right now. Drop everything you're doing. Press pause right now that you can take action on one simple thing that you can do, whether it's reading a book, telling a friend about a goal, taking action, reaching out to someone via email or LinkedIn or Facebook or some other social media platform that can help you learn and absorb the information that you need to progress towards the things that you want. So I submit to you, my friends, that having a strong belief in yourself and understanding that you've got to have total certainty in what you can accomplish before you can start going after it is fundamental step number 1. Number 2 is to set the goal. Number 3 is to go after it and just take some kind of simple action. So right now, shut this down. I'm about to end it and find a way to take action. I know you can. I know I can. I'm going to keep you posted on the things that I'm doing. Don't forget to check out Truck Talk. # Truck Talk. Also, going to the Bears game again tomorrow. Pumped, but this time won't be in a suite. I will be sitting outside. Not complaining. I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit chilly, Willie, for the Bears game. And San Francisco's coming to town. Maybe they'll bring some of that West Coast warm weather. We'll see. But until next time, be awesome and have some fun, friends. Let's go.